sure the streams will work. I'm just making sure the stream's going to be working. New, what's new? So replace most blocks with new textures. I've been using on Bedrock for the old textures. They've added the loom. Now stream. Please don't play up now. So they've added loom, a new usable item for applying patterns to banners using the loom. My phone's just cut off again. Added the lantern, a light source block, new block that allows multiple players to read the same book together. Added new wood blocks and stripped wood blocks. Existing wood blocks have been renamed to logs and stripped logs. Added the crossbow, a powerful ranged weapon that is used by pillagers. Crossbows can be loaded with arrows and shot to block attacks. Added the pillager, a crossbow wielding illager. Currently, pillagers can only be found by using their spawn egg from the creative menu. Added new enchanted books, multi-shot 1, quick charge 3, and piercing 4. Leaves now have a chance of dropping sticks when destroyed. Dead bushes can now be used as a furnace fuel. Chorus flowers can now be destroyed with arrows. Cats can now be healed by feeding them raw cod or raw salmon. Creepers can now drop records if they are killed by a stray. Dispensers with shears in them will shear sheep when activated. Added new recipes for rabbit stew and beetroot soup. Added the ability to create dyed stained glass from the glass paint and dye. Added the new ability to create dyed carpet and white carpet and dye. Wet sponges will now dry out after a while when placed in the nether or a warm biome. Added new trophies. Fruit on the loom. Plethora of cats. Sail the seven seas. Organizational wizard. Atlantis? Question mark. And there we go, that is all the new features. What 4G put in the changelog. I'm going to show you some of them in a world real quick. So I think the first thing I want to show you guys is actually the new textures, which I think were just in the... Oh yeah, so here are some of the new textures. We have now got new textures for wood, sandstone. Wall has stayed the same. Fences now have new textures, as you can see. Grass hasn't got new textures, which is fine. Minecart tracks look a tiny bit different, but I'm not sure. Yeah, they are really cool. Hi, long time no see. Hi, Redstone MCPC. Leaves have new textures. It looks like these have new textures. You saw this in a tutorial earlier today, so this is fine to show off. These are new textures from Bedrock I saw. This is the polished diorite. Buttons is fine. Concrete's the same. Bone blocks, I'm not sure if they have had a change. Stone bricks haven't. I think some of, yeah, these blocks definitely have had a change. Oh yeah, in Bedrock they added bark. Yes, we have bark blocks in PS4 now as well. Stairs have new textures, item frames, like the log texture on all sides. Yes, something really cool I want to show you guys though are these. We've actually got the shields and the crossbows blocking. No, they didn't. So why did we have to just crouch? It doesn't make sense. We can put shields in our offhand, like this. And we can hold a sword in the other hand. So I'm really happy about crossbows. We now have, which is epic. This is all on PlayStation 4 edition. And this is not on old gen. So sorry to everyone on old gen. You can see spruce wood and birch wood now have new textures. Glowstone now has a new texture, as you can see here. Glass has a new texture. We got all the quartz has new textures. Sandstone has new textures, you've seen. Doors have new textures. Glass panes has new textures. Cobblestone has a new texture. Of course, all this has new textures. Actually, stone bricks have changed a tiny bit. Not too much, but I do see a little bit of a change. Of course, pistons have new textures. Iron doors do. I think iron and gold and diamond have new textures. Yes, they do. I'll show you guys them. I don't know about lapis. Doesn't look like it. Not lapis. These are the new textures for these blocks. This is diamond, iron, and gold. Endstone has... I don't think Endstone has new textures. Neither does Netherbrick. Actually, does Netherbrick? I can't tell if these have new textures. Oh dear. The trapdoors definitely do. But I can't tell if these do or not. Yeah, the inside of this looks different now. So that's good. I'm actually liking these new textures. What does snow look like? Netherbrick doesn't. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure. Snow has new texture, ice has new texture, stone has new texture, sand has new texture. The igloo now has a new texture. I want to see Norman. Wait, where's... Norman has been retextured. No, he hasn't. Never mind, he hasn't. Furnaces have a new texture, crafting tables have new textures. I'm just going through some of the new textures real quick while I'm here. Wool hasn't been retextured, but wood has. Actually, yeah, Netherbrick have been retextured. Netherbrick on PS4 have definitely been retextured. They're now much brighter. I remember them being much darker before this update. I will have a look at the old textures though. Of course, dogs have new textures, as you can see here. Wait. Oh. Okay, this is interesting. Oh wow, never knew that. On Bedrock, dogs actually have new textures. They're not got the new textures on PS4 yet. That is interesting. Okay, I want to see what these rooms look like. Let's check the wheat room. Okay, this is now wheat with a new texture and carrots, which looks pretty cool. The water room with the new textures, again, looks kind of awesome. Now lava. What does lava look like? Okay, lava's the exact same. Actually, the glass looks much cooler. I want to know, does any... up here. Levers have new textures, yeah. What else has new textures inside the house? Crafting tables, I've said. Furnaces, I've said. Gravel has new texture, which I'm not a fan of the new gravel. I do have to admit, I do not like the new gravel textures. Totem of Undying have new textures, which again, I do not really like them so much. Horse armor has new textures, armor has new textures, shears have new textures, fire charge has new textures. I don't think enchanted books do. Our own armor, diamond, gold have new textures. I think iron and chainmails do as well, and leather doesn't. Weapons now have new textures, as you can see here. The diamond sword looks actually so much nicer. I have to admit that, I like that. Cauldrons have new textures. What about in here? Bookshelves have new textures, which I like. I think torches have... No, torches don't. I actually wasn't expecting the update to get released today, especially since 4J didn't change their banner to the fuzzy banner. Oaks... I don't like the look of oak signs in the creative menu now. This is oak signs, compared to how they used to be. I don't like them. Mushrooms and flowers have new textures. I actually like that. The banner pattern, cool. Stained glass should have new textures, but it doesn't look like it does. Boats have new textures. Minecarts have new textures. Elytras have new textures. Saddles have new textures. Redstone lamps have new textures. Do redstone repeaters? No, they don't. Interesting fact for science, the bottom part is the log texture, and the top is planks. I did not know that. Thank you for that, Redstone MCPC. Ladders have new textures. I like the new bone texture. Can I just say, I love the new bones. They look awesome. Of course, sticky pistons. These don't have any. You're welcome. Beetroot seeds have new textures. That looks cool. Wheat actually looks more realistic now. Sugarcane looks a bit nicer than it did before. Ink sacks look different. Eggs looks different. Sugar looks different. I'm just going through some of the changes. I'm not trying to go through all. Potions now have new textures. Of course, monster spawners now have new textures, which I actually do like. They've now got faces on them. So that's kind of cool. Here's the lectern. I believe that a lectern is a block found in villages. It can be used to hold books for multiple players to read. So of course, if I grab a book and quill and just write something in it, I'm just going to put just one of my favorite characters. Yeah, glass is new. So of course, if I hold this, now multiple people can read this book. Everyone in the world should be able to read the book, which I actually do like that feature. We've got the loom. I believe this is for banners. Yeah. Anvils, I believe, have new textures, which they do. Jukeboxes have new textures. End crystals have new textures. Buckets with water, milk, and all that, and lava have new textures. So I like that. Spawn eggs don't have new textures by the looks of things. We now have new mobs. Oh, music discs now have new textures. I like the music disc at 11. Where do they keep the pillager? Pillagers don't spawn in survival worlds yet, by the way. Just for those of you wondering, you can only get them in creative mode with spawn eggs. Apparently there is new chest thingy where you can have a full block on top of it. Okay, I will have a look at that. My friend just invited me to a party. Nope, you cannot have a full block on top of it and open it up. I don't think they added the barrels. I'm just looking for the pillager mob. Hi, Evan. No, not that chest. Oh. Where do they keep the pillager? Hi, Brett. Where do they... Oh, pillager. So these mobs here, these can only be found in creative mode at the moment. These cannot be spawned in survival, sadly. I wish they could, but they can't. The loom I've showed you. Anything else I forgot? I'm trying to see if there's anything I forgot. I'm not going to look through the new cat because that's going to take a while to find. The lantern. Whereabouts? Here's the lantern. Which actually looks cool. If I put... I remember they did this in... Let's go to the Funland and do it. Or even better, there's a street lamp out in the town. I remember they did this in the screenshot we got a couple days ago. You can do this. So yep, there you go. The lanterns are now in the game. And apparently they're better than torches. Anything else I forgot? I know they added oh, what was that I said about I'm adding? Torch can... added new bark blocks are now in the game. I don't know whereabouts they are kept. Here they are. We now got the... Wait, are they it? Here they are. Now got oak wood. I'm going to show you guys try and show you guys the bottom of them. They just look like that. That's all the new bark blocks. I believe they said they have new stripped wood blocks. Nothing there is new. Anything else I'm forgetting? The cats I'm not gonna spend ages looking through. Added shields, yeah. Pillager, yeah. Currently pillager, yeah. Enchanted books, okay. Okay, so now we've got piercing 4. Bark is for regular and stripped, yeah. Quick charge, multi-shot, and there are all the 3 new enchanted books. Of course, the shields, the new textures. I am now going to go ahead and show you guys something else, which you can get this for free. You do not need to pay for this thing, which is excellent. Here it is. This is the Minecraft Classic Texture Pack. Again, this is a free texture pack you can download. Well, you don't even need to download it, it's just the old texture pack, like we've always had. So now everything is going to have the old textures. I'm not going to spend ages looking through the old textures, you all know what it looks like. Oh wow, did they release the old textures? Yes! They didn't remove them from the game, they just kept them in, and the new textures are just part of a new texture pack. They even did that for the Bedrock version, where they had the old textures and the new textures in a texture pack, which was excellent. That's what I wanted. It does take a while to get used to some new textures. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to show you for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.